Okay. Hello. Um, I got nothing to say except I'm just excited to wait night of innovation. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. So let's use this time to remind the others, share the link. I was counting down a time there on the forum. And I touched the link there, so share with everyone. Here I'll be confirming a very important person who are supposed to be in this platform. And we should wait for them to be here because the event depends on them at most. So I want to know if the innovators are here. They should raise up hands if any who submitted innovation. Wherever you are, raise up your hand so I can count to confirm the number of those who are going to present. Just raise up your hand and leave it so I can get exact number. But while I'm counting, I still remind you to share the link and invite others, and make sure you are at a stable internet connection and you are at a cool place, especially for innovator, because you'll be asked to turn on a video call so that all participants will see how you confidently presenting your innovation. But also, I want to know if Tuno is here. So before proceeding, also want to know if Mr. Moses Evaristo and Ahmad are here. Mr. Moses, okay, Tunu Kasim, thank you. Mr. Moses and Ahmad, thank you, Ahmad Chongera. I see your reaction. Okay, and I want to know if judges reaction. Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Moses and judges, so they can join here because we depend on them, we depend on streamed and will be recorded. So let's observe the rules of being here, good communication, and also to invite others, to use any means that is favorable to them at place where they are. But also, as usual, after a presentation of innovation, the one who is smart and faster will win, and that is the rule of life. Be smart and be fast. Okay, let's push the link because I want to see some key figure of this program to join here, and together we'll proceed effectively. Okay, Mr. Ahmad, they are make communication, and Mr. Moses, wherever you are, make communication. So all of us will start together and finish up this together. So there are some rules that innovator must observe. The first rule is time. Make sure you present and your presentation finished on time, and you'll be given 10 minutes for presentation, and 5 minutes will be for a question and answer session. And that session will come from judges. They will ask you while the floor will be listening to your response. and judges will score the marks according to the format that they have been given to them, a standard format. Another criteria is presenter must turn on video, so all participant will see her and very confidently, and also clear and audible sound and proper communication. Also, we'll be waiting time of 1 minute for innovators to present their innovation once they are given a chance to present their innovation to us. We'll be waiting you for just 1 minute. If you fail or you don't give any note, then we allow another presenter to proceed, because we have a lot of innovation submitted. So if we delay any time management, we'll be out of phase. So let's observe time and welcome others who are still not joining the session. But also there'll be a timekeeper. Tun Kasim will be the timekeeper, so she will interfere you when a time is out, or she will notify you when time is out. So I work together with her, making sure that you observe time, but we make this program very productive. Okay, Mr. Moses, if you are there, I want to give you opportunity to say something. Also, if you are not in, I will use this opportunity to welcome Mr. Ahmad. Wherever you are, you can unmute and say something before we proceed. Mr. Ahmad. Mr. Moses.
Hello, good evening.
Okay, good evening. You are welcome.
As we are waiting for a chief judge to join this meeting, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the innovators and the other judge who has already joined, and the participant of the workshop. So let us wait until the 10:07 so that we can proceed the presentation.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ahmad. So if Moses Evaristo, you are at a cool place, you can say something. And I prepare some recap to see what was going on during the whole day. So welcome, Mr. Moses, if you are at a cool place. Okay. Okay, Mr. Moses will be joining with us later, but let me remind you some issues that was happening. Today during the morning session, we passed through tech basics and career opportunities, and the facilitator was Madam Zulfa Rajab, and the moderator Rukaiya Kasim. We learned a lot on technology and how can technology be an opportunity for us to grow and develop, and we exhausted a lot. And then we looked on data analysis, Excel, and Power BI, and the session was so interactive, and it was from Madam Benedicta Lumbo Agara from Nigeria, and the moderator was Rahma Salehe. So I think all participants, we gained a lot according to our expectation of the program. But also during the morning session, we passed through a coding session, Python and HTML, and the session was so nice from Madam Caroline Mwasigala and moderator Farhati Amrai. So I think we exhausted a lot, and there were a lot of messages that was sent in the email during the program, during the presentation. And this time we are going to exhaust on innovation presentation. We are going to listen a lot of innovation from the young girls who want to solve different societal problems through innovation. So I hope this will be a very fantastic session because innovation help to heal the society problem. So, Mr. Moses, if you are here, I hope Mr. Ahmad, you are continuing making communication, and you will notify if Chief Judge is here, so we can proceed with listening innovation from our innovators. So continue to make a communication, let notify, so then I can give you opportunity to welcome him and other judges, so we can proceed with the program. So Ms. Tunu, you raised up your hand, so welcome and say something. Tunu is a timekeeper of this area of innovation. Welcome, Tunu.
Okay, good evening, all of you. Okay, my name is Tunu Kasim, a student in Muhimbili, and I'm also a program manager in AWIBI about education research. So I want to remind the innovators, we are only having 10 minutes. So let's try our level best to keep the time, okay? Because I know we got a lot of things to say, but we have to shorten it to become more sweet, more understandable. So let's all adhere to the time. I'll be reminding you guys that you have like 5 minutes remaining, and when it reaches 2 minutes, then after that I'll tell you time is up. So please, if it's possible, you can just put your stopwatch aside you, so as it reminds you that I have left with 5 minutes, so I should rush up or I should speed up. Okay? I wish you all the best. I can't imagine how good it's gonna be. So let's keep diving in. All the best. Bye.
Okay, thank you for the reminder. And if you are waiting for the chief judge and the other judge, I want to hear some greetings from participants who have been joined here. So I'll mention randomly. So when you hear your name, you can greet us and say something. This golden opportunity go to Dorcas Kutimwa. Dorcas Kutimwa, it's your chance to unmute and say something. And Mr. Ahmad will allow you soon to say something. I see Chief Judge has joined here. Dorcas Kutimwa, welcome and greet us. The floor is yours.
Okay, good evening. I'm very happy to join you here. We'll be together.
Okay, thank you very much. You are too brief. I appreciate your time observation. So, Mr. Ahmad, you are welcome, and to welcome Chief Judge and to inform him about what is going on. The floor is yours, Mr. Ahmad.
Okay, good evening once again.
Good evening.
So let us take this opportunity to welcome the Chief Judge and all the panel, all the team of the judges who will take the part of scoring innovation, and lead us to 3 winners who will be awarded a prize during the award ceremony tomorrow evening. So our session will go as we have 10 minutes for presentation and 5 minutes for judges to comments and to ask some questions regarding the innovation. And then the next presenter will fall until we finish with the whole presentation. So If the innovator is called more than 3 times and he or she did not appear, then it should be eliminated direct from the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for such a good message. But also, we given you another opportunity. We wish to hear from the Chief Judge on behalf of others. So before we allow innovator to present the innovation. So Mr. Ahmad, back to you again to welcome Chief Judge to say something to us, and then would be direct allow innovators to present the innovation. On that, I will read the name of the first innovator, so she could be there preparing herself for incoming presentation. And the first presenter will be Subira Haj, and the second one, Patricia Laurian Leo, and the third will be Lavina Ibrahim James. So back to you, Mr. Ahmad, while those mentioned names prepare themselves for presentation. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you again. Okay, let us take the opportunity to welcome the Chief Judge. Say something before we start our presentation. Yes, Chief Judge, you're warmly welcome for.
So that on
Hello, the voice is on and off. Maybe
judge, we are supposed to be very fair, and I'm hopeful my fellow
Can
judges.
you stay at the stable connection? We find you.
So hello, do you hear me?
Yes, now we are hearing you. You may proceed.
I try to come this presentation right now. Will be treated fairly, and the judge will be fair as much as we can, but we can have spinners on the been set on the other collaborators. So it's opportunity to welcome all. The program will take very smooth, moderate as we plan. Start from this point that go back the so that to take off the responsibility, and also the moderator will ask about the attendance rate of the judges. Judges are present in this joining. All judges are there. Judges, can I have an attendance call for judges? Can you take this opportunity to read this post?
Yes, of course, judges. Okay, I see Rachel Mtama is here.
Yeah.
Okay, judges, may you raise up hands so we can confirm. Okay, Madam Benedicta is here. Mary Wakan is here. So 3 judges are here, and you, Chief.
More President of FAT is around.
Okay, the president faces some technical challenge, so he is on and off.
Secretary,
Michael Ndabira. I see Michael Ndabira. Okay, Tunu Kasim. Okay.
So based on the process ahead, innovator presenters are supposed then, and then after there are some, if there is issue of clarification from the judges can raise the hand, and the moderator take this opportunity to welcome all judges one by one, if possible, to clarify. But it is so very, very time management. If there is a presentation is very clear, understandable to you, judge, the matter is making a rating score, in the content based on the presentation takes place on the panel. So if you don't have anything to add about the clarification, it's not necessary to have raised on because this is a matter of judging. So we are presenting, and then we as the judge are supposed to judge. So after judging, what next is being supposed to be done? Maybe the moderator, they can come back on the inbox to share about the process and the methodology I was supposed to take off, so that the judge will rate and then share with the secretariat. Secretariat, after making compilation based on the compilation sheet that has been provided earlier this morning, it's possible now we can have something about, so that secretarial service can take place. So moderator, take off responsibility, and then we can start ahead of our session. Thanks very much. I just welcome all in this panel. The panel will be fair as we can. So we are so enthusiastic to judge you according to the criteria. Thanks very much. Moderator, now we can start.
Thank you very much. Also, I see the hand of Moses Evaristo. Please, maybe if you are in a stable network, you can say something also. Then you want to know later if Secretariat, Timekeeper, and Innovator are ready, so we can start instantly. Welcome, Moses, and then we'll be back in the process.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm back again because of the technical internet, so I just stabled it so we can continue. And here I want to emphasize on one issue as being raised by the chief moderator. So what we will do is just for all judges, after judging based on their form that we sent as a score sheet, please, you can send the score sheet to whether Ahmad Moshi from Awibi or Moses Evaristo from Mofate. So the two of us will be collecting all the sheets from the judges. And we have the forum. We have the forum of judges there, so you can use even the forum because we are there, and we will be receiving all the forms after grading. So use that platform to send your form there as a judge. So thank you very much. That is the thing I wanted to elaborate more, because the secretariat are not all here. So probably effectiveness of the activity will be just a challenge. So let us do that. So after judging, send the form to the forum or send to respectively communicators, Mofate through Moses Evaristo or Ahmed Mosh from Awibi. I know that the judges know us very well. So thank you. This is the thing that I want to elaborate. Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you for not sharing the instruction.
So
let us go to the process.
Sorry, sir.
Welcome, Chief Judge, welcome.
Sorry, moderator. Oh. Okay, so another issue to add from President of Mofate, the judges are supposed to fill in all content about the field gaps of the data field, because the form is, has got each and everything, so that we are supposed to elaborate. For example, if there is a math of nominee name, the math of category, as well as the content. So this content must be clear. So make sure that your form is ready completely 100% before submitting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chief Judge, for not sharing those instructions. So, Mr. Ahmad, please share innovation. So, the first innovator, Subira Haji Swabru, please stay attentive. We are going to allow you to present your innovation. Ahmad, at your end.
So can I have access to presenting?
Okay, Mofate admin, working on it, please. As soon you'll be able to share the screen. So I'm confirming again, Subira Haji, if you are there, raise up your hand. Okay, thank you and congratulations for being here. Tunu Kasim, are you ready for just to show a reaction? Okay, thank you.
So
and then, yes.
Yes, this time around I didn't receive a document from Subira, so I'll be sharing the second document from Patricia. That's what I have from the file here.
Okay.
So the second Patricia.
Okay, Subira, according to the setting standard, we give you 1 minute to send your innovation. And then I'll call the second one, Patricia Laurian Leo. If she's here, raise up her hand. Okay, Patricia Laurian Leo. Okay, I see Joshua Mungi. Are you a team with Patricia?
Hello.
Okay, yes, you're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, good evening, member of the Parliament.
Good evening.
Can you hear me? Yeah, my name is Patricia Laurian Leo. Taking this competition category is biotechnology, and the institute is University of Dar es Salaam. Okay, I'm presenting. Can you see me? Hello. Okay, overview of the presentation. I'll be dealing with introduction, problem statement, proposed solution, beneficiaries, impact, future potential, and visibility of the implementation. Next slide. Okay, in introduction, we have
Sorry to cut
recognize
you
that
short.
nowadays the environmental pollution it has.
Sorry, sorry. Can you move to a bit a quieter place because I'm finding it hard hearing.
Oh, sorry. Unfortunately, I've got an emergency. I'm traveling now. That's why I don't think you can see me.
Okay, proceed. Just proceed.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now, it has been seen that nowadays the environmental pollution is a serious problem due to anthropogenic activities. We have seen now there is a lot of production of heavy metals in our environment. So, in my innovation, I'm dealing with hexavalent chromium. This is very highly toxic and carcinogenic heavy metal. Many efforts has been done to remove this, like chemicals to remove, but these chemicals, they have brought another secondary pollutant. So we need a way now to remove these pollutants. So next slide, please. So next slide. Next slide, please. Okay, now there will be a need for a method that will help to perform remediation without producing a secondary pollutant, and that is co-friendly and socially acceptable. Now this is bioremediation. Bioremediation involves the use of microbes to remove the pollutant from the environment. Slide, please. Next slide. Okay, my innovation, the figure of this innovation states that the hexavalent chromium contamination has threatened the biodiversity, water quality, animal health, and public health. So many studies have been done, like studies from Simbazi River in Dar es Salaam. They have reported that I'm traveling. Hello. Hello.
We are hearing you. May proceed. You may proceed. We are hearing you.
Okay. Now, there are many studies that have been done, like in Simbazi River, they have reported the high level of heavy metal, this chromium, and the lead. So, this study was done in University of Dar es Salaam, like the Department of Chemistry and Geology. Also, there are many studies that are done outside there, like the study done in Somalia. They have reported that the presence of that remediation that has been performed, the use of microbes to remove these heavy metals. So this problem have driven me to look for an alternative way so that I can see the way that we can remove this heavy metal from the water. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay. Now, what will be now the proposed solution towards this issue of remediation? Let's say, look on the problem. I've identified that many water bodies have been having a contamination of chromium have been observed. And this chromium, it is very carcinogenic and mutagenic to the health. So we need a way to isolate this. We need a way to have the microbe that will perform remediation. So the second stage of remediation is to isolate the resistant bacteria that will perform the remediation of these heavy metals. So this will be lab work. And the second stage will be testing on the lab. This is very strong and effective. And the fourth stage is implementation in the lab. Hello?
Madam, Miss Patricia, you have 5 minutes left. So please speed up if you can. Okay.
Okay, and the fourth is prototype development. Now here, after recognizing that this strain is effective, after recognizing that strain it is effective now, it is the way to develop a bioreactor and optimize the condition for this microbe to survive. Then after there, next stage it is field trial. This field trial will be performed on the water bodies containing heavy metals. And if it is successful, then we just scale it up. Now, for mention, the stage here, the current stage, it is this stage of in the lab. Still, I'm working to. So I'm looking for the isolate that are resistant, and you can perform the remediation of this heavy metals. The product is being released and commercialized so that we can perform the cleaning of the environment in the ecosystem and in sustainable way. For beneficiaries of this project, environmental agencies, wastewater treatment facilities, local communities, and the industrial sector. So industrial sectors like this, manufacturing, will be having the consortium of microbes to remove this heavy metal. Also, environmental agencies will have a chemical way to remove the heavy metal. The treatment also local communities will be from this impact of heavy metal. With this innovation, environmentally to reduce the chromium in the water and restore the aquatic system. Socially, it will improve the public health, and healthily to reduce the exposure to the heavy metals. And economically, it will lower the remediation costs very low. So the future potential after obtaining this microbes, then we have the analysis of the data, which is advanced data like your metagenomics and bioinformatics. So this diagram here shows. The next slide, please. Sorry. Next slide. I'm done with beneficiaries. Next slide. Slide of future potential. Please, slide of future potential. Slide of future potential. Future potential. Okay. Yeah. Now, the data collection will be done using the sensor system. The sensor system is just the water body is polluted. Then the data will be having the advanced data analysis, like using the metagenomics, bioinformatics, and the engineering of the microbe that will have the advanced level to remediate this. Next slide, please.
You have 2 minutes left.
Okay, next slide. Yeah, I was talking about this diagram that we have the advanced method to perform this innovation. Like bioinformatics tool will help us to identify the vector and strain sequence that is more resistant, and the gene editing helps to edit the genome of the bacteria that will perform effectively this remediation. Okay, next slide, please. Next slide, okay, visibility and implementation. So it is visible this innovation and implementable since there will be a sample data collection and bacterial isolation. After isolating this resistant bacteria, the lab testing will be performed. So typical app of the application and the require also to prepare the microbe lab equipment. Thank you, but I'm very sorry. Actually, I'm in the existing place.
Okay, thank you for presentation. And now it's time for judges to ask and score your presentation. So welcome judges, raise up your hand and the opportunity will go one to another. So I'm opening up the queue and judges, it's your time. So raise up hands so I can allow you in series. Judges, it's your time. Okay, I start with Rachel Mtama. You are welcome, madam. Hello, we have 5 minutes for judges and it's time for Madam Rachel Mtama. Yes, we are hearing. You may proceed.
Patricia, congratulations and for the idea, but I have a few questions.
Yes.
You have been talking about future potential and application in terms of bioinformatics. Is it in your plan to do this in your innovation, or it's something that you're talking about in the future that can be done by other aspects?
Actually, this is still an idea because I have read many articles. They are talking about this. Something that is they are biotechnologists they are doing, but for Tanzania it's not yet known. But I was looking for the strain of the. I was looking to isolate the bacteria that are resistant to chromium. Then after there, and look for their potential activity of the reductase enzyme, chromium reductase enzyme, that will perform the detoxification of the hexavalent chromium into chromium 3, that is the less toxic form, and this form is non-carcinogenic and mutagenic. So, as we know that the hexavalent chromium is it's carcinogenic, it is come up in the food chain, affect the whole ecosystem, the aquatic system, water bodies, drinking water, and so it is still in the idea stage, this innovation, but it is something that is implementable. Yeah, I think
Okay.
Have I answered?
Okay. Another thing that I've noted, also kind of advise in future, we have used references which are very backdated. You've used 1990, I think, in 2001. What are the current literature talking about the prevalence of this hexavalent chromium in water? And also, if you can talk about the site of where you're trying to do this, is it in cities or what area or water bodies are you targeting?
Okay, I'm targeting the influence from industries, especially tiny industry, electroplating industries, those, especially my area of concern is the Goose in Kimbaju River, because the study was done, I think, 2 years ago from Department of Chemistry from University of Dar es Salaam. They have reported the presence of this heavy metal in the hexavalent chromium among them, and also the back studies for geology department also they have reported the presence of this hexavalent chromium.
Sawa, Patricia, asante.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks, Madam Rachel. And then I will use this opportunity to welcome Chief Judge to say something once we are preparing for the next innovator. Welcome, the Chief Judge.
Oh, thanks very much for giving me this opportunity. And I just sent my appreciation and congratulations to the presenter. But one question goes to her: that can the presenter explain a little bit about the feasibility, because the innovation in the steps of designing and the concepts process. So please, presenter, will you come back again to describe a little bit about the feasibility of your proposed intervention? Is it clear to presenter?
No, please, can you repeat your question?
So, will you assure the judges about the feasibility of your planned intervention? Hello? Hello, moderator. Moderator.
Yes, I think we are facing internet problem.
Presenters out of the network and audibility is very problematic. So will you arrange this one? Yes, make it very clear, because she is not in the good stable to understand about what we are talking about about this concern.
Okay, Patricia Raudian Leo, are you hearing the question about the visibility? If you hear, you may respond.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, can I respond to the visibility of this idea, of this innovation? This is an idea. This idea is implementable in the lab after identifying the strain of bacteria that are resistant to chromium and have the ability to reduce and transform this chromium into less toxic form. Then we have to prepare the consortium of the bacteria that we can release them in the water bodies that are contaminated with the valent chromium. Then after there, we'll be waiting for the remediation. Actually, remediation is a slow process, but it's effective for bacteria and the fungi. Also, they require the resources and technology here, require the knowledge of microbiology lab, especially culturing and having the media for these microbes, so nutrients for these microbes to survive. Yeah, and yeah, say that this innovation is in the idea stage. It's the idea stage. Did I answer you?
Okay, thank you very much for your time, and moderators. Now we can give a time for the judges. If the judges okay now, they can submit the scoring sheet and prepare for the second innovator to present. Meanwhile, the judges, will you take some minutes so that we can complete the scoring sheet of the Patricia Raudian Leo? Thanks very much, moderator.
Thank you very much for this another opportunity. So Patricia Raudian Leo, you can mute the mic, and then we can proceed with another section. So I saw the hand of Judge Mary Wakunyi, but we think for the sake of time, you'll be saying to the innovation of the second presenter, but put your comment on that score sheet so we can be on time. Then you, Judge Mary Wakunyi, will be given the opportunity to.
Joachim, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, just a minute.
Yes, welcome.
Because I've just written it somewhere. Please.
Okay, you can say something. I think some network was challenged. Mary Wakunyi.
Can I get the score sheet, please?
Okay, thank you.
Right.
We are working on it. So, Ahmad, have you received this presentation for Subira Haji Swablu? So please share the screen, and hopefully Subira is here.
I will be sharing here. I will be sharing. I'm just opening. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And also, we need a score sheet to be sent to Mary, the Judge Mary. So thank you for sharing. Subira, get standby, and we allow you on time. And Tun Kasim, the timekeeper, please, when you show the sign, we allow Subira to proceed.
Okay, hope we are ready. So Subira, you are welcome.
Hello everyone. My name is Subira Hadisabro and I will present my intervention titled as Smart Food Vendor Hygiene System. Continue with a slide. Smart food vendors. Food vendors are people who sell ready-to-eat food or drinks. The problem is not all food vendors practice proper hygiene, and this can lead into poor hygiene practices, foodborne diseases, and lack of monitoring and awareness. And these foodborne diseases are like diarrhea and cholera. Continue with another slide. The solution of this innovation is we need to create a digital system that will help all food vendors to track hygiene, like how to wear those apron, how to wash hands, how to handle the food, and there will be also reminders and safety tips on tracking their daily performance, feedback from customer and all health officers. This feedback should be created in when the system is designed so as to know how the performance is going to vendors. Continue with another slide. Target users of this innovation: the street food vendors, school canteens, small food business. Target users are all that are responsible in selling public food and drinks. Beneficiaries are customers and health authorities because it will create a trust among sellers and customers how the food is well handled, and also it will create trust. Continue with an impact of this innovation. The impact of innovation is it will improve food safety and reduce disease. By creating smart food vendors hygiene, it will improve food safety because everyday performance will be tracked, and health officers will see these tips and they will be able to correct either wrongness that will occur, and they will follow all the protocols and guidelines that's explained by World Health Organization. Conclusion. Okay, and this simple innovation technology will help to solve a real public health problem in our communities, like reducing disease and improving public health. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Subira. So it's time for question and answer session. And now it's the opportunity from Mary Wakani, the judge, to ask you questions. So please, madam, at your end, please.
Thank you so much for that presentation. So Subira, yeah, Swabra, okay. So I wanted to know something. How feasible are you seeing this? Like, is it something that it can be solved right now, like implemented right now, or is it something that you're foreseeing in the future? Because when we talk about technology, is something that needs to start now. If you're solving something, it has to start now. So are you seeing as a future kind of project, or it can be picked up right away? What's the feasibility?
The feasibility is it can be started up right now so as to improve our better health outcomes. Did I answer it right?
So it's something that can be like if I take it to Mama Amina somewhere in Kinondoni, is it something that that person can actually adopt to it, or is it something that requires time and all that? Because we're talking about, you know, solving the real health problems which we have currently. Or did I? Sorry?
Okay, it's something that can take time and need to be adopted.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Madam Mary, for exhausting your question to Subira. Madam Benedicta, please kindly write a comment to the score sheet so that you can be add your input later, and you'll be given a chance to the second presenter to exhaust a lot to him. But now it's a time for Chief Judge to say something, and we're going to compile up the input. Welcome, the Chief Judge. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. We do congratulate the presenter for the presentation, and we, the judges, we take the high points to judge according to the criteria has been standardized and been presented to you before. So I would like to take this opportunity to moderators to go on with the third one, innovator presenter to take off responsibility. Unless otherwise, we are in the good track to move with this situation. So thank you very much, Subira. Take it off, and then let us go to the third one presented. Thank you, judges. Let us go on with our own activities. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, and thank you, Subira. And this time, Madam Benedicta, get prepared. You are going to comment, ask questions, and input to this the third innovator. So I want to know the presence of Ravina Ibrahim James. Please raise up your hand if you are here. Ravina Ibrahim James. Okay, yes, I saw you here. So the team is ready. I shared the screen. I need reaction from Tunu. Yes, you may start, Lavina.
Thank you so much. Am I audible?
Yes, you may proceed.
Thank you. My name is Lavina Ibrahim. I am a university student at the University of Dar es Salaam. I was born in Kasulu, Kigoma. My mom is an entrepreneur based on agriculture, and I evidenced her grinding palm fruits, and she made low production while she could really excel according to the movies I used to see, the production from Indonesia, and that's where I came up with a solution and the system once I reached at university. And I found a company, a Finova Group company, with a project called Michikiche System. So I'm more focused on empowering youth and families with smarter palm agriculture. Please, next slide. Yes, so the big problem that is most facing women and youth in my region, Kigoma, is that they use more undeveloped technology to grinding, to getting palm oil, getting the charcoal from it, and they don't use the remaining fertilizer to get the rest. So the main big problem is that women in majority, they use a lot of work and labor instead of developed technology that they can get high products and they can add value to their products while earning income. Next slide, please. We have developed an AI-powered platform, but also check engines that can easily process the entire production of palm oil. Of palm tree value chain. Normally, from palm, you can get kernel oil, you can get palm oil, you can get crops, you can get animal feeds. As you can see me there, those are some of the machines that for to fundraising, getting, but also we enabled other. Those are I was.
Lavina, please make mic at the comfortable place. We get you on and off.
Oh, can you hear me right now?
Yes, you may proceed.
Thank you. Yeah, so our solution is AI powered platform, but also check machine that can easily increase value chain, the products that are being produced from palm, but also to increase the value chain, easily enable the markets of palm farmers. Next slide, please. So looking forward to alone, there are more than 100 farmers, but also farm huge number, but also on additional revenue stream from palm, there is no any kind of part that is being from palm. After getting the palm oil, part from the seed that is remaining, you can get kernel, but also after more simplification, you can get animal, but also the remainings, they don't show the, but also some that are making charcoal that they are all products. That's where they go. It's a very good, but so we are looking forward to make before they call it before they keep them the palm fruits for 10 days, so we can make pure oil similar to sunflower type of view so we're looking forward to that market by making our own machines, but also enable platform that
Okay, Lavina, please stay close with your mic. I know you are using computer, so be close with it.
Okay. Next slide. For a business model, like how do we make money? We have revenue stream, that is machine sales and resales. Some machines we don't sell them totally, like in little by little when a farmer needs, we enable them, so we collect that money, but also training and by the students, we conduct them training. If they and that we make money, it's by purchase and the sale of value-added products at fair prices. So they thank you for the application. All they make normally palm, but they don't package them. So by adding the value to the product, we earn more money. So forward to license more out but combine all. Next slide, please.
Madam Subira, we have like 4 minutes left, please.
Next slide. Give my pitch deck to the traction. So far our model has enabled to reduce the losses from 30 to 40%, and it has enabled farmers to scale their oh, they have told me to mute the video. Now can you hear me clearly? Yes. Okay, so we have enabled to increase sales to most farmers, but also we have enabled to increase the number of partnerships. I'm sorry for the figures. For the 6 months, we have made 500,000 Sudan shillings and not 500 shillings, just 500 1,000 Tanzanian shillings. I'm very sorry for that. So we have also made partnerships and cooperations by different sellers and business people. We're looking forward also to scale the use of our platform. Next, please. So we are here asking for 800 shillings to advance and scale our business and market. It might not be from this competition. It can also be from the people or the channel that you can connect us to in order to advance our models, but also to scale our business at large, not only with palm tree, we're more advanced, also advanced to other means and other ways of advancing agriculture. Next, please. So I am Lavina Ibrahim, I'm the founder and core strategist, and I have Brian Katosho is a software developer from IFM. I am from UDISM, but also we have Madam Rebecca Rocky. This is a coordinator of all workers, monitoring and moderating all the workers, but also other part-time workers when we are at the university. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Okay, thank you very much. Regardless of internet challenge, but we got a lot of ideas and what you did through your presentation from SlideShare and from what you were talking about. So it's time for Madam Benedicta to comment, to ask. So, Madam, you are welcome, and then the Chief Judge will generalize on it. Welcome, Madam.
Okay, thank you very much. Beautiful presentation, Lavina. Sorry, your innovation, what does it mean in English? I saw you use the Swahili name. What does it mean in English, please? If you can hear me.
Okay, thank you for your good question. My innovation is to more add value on palm tree production. So we have an AI platform, empowered platform, but also we make tech machines that enable easily processing of palm tree value chain.
Yes, I get all of that. The name you use for your innovation, it has a Swahili name, right? If I'm not mistaken. What does it mean in English? So I'm clear on that.
Thank you. It's Michikichi system. Michikichi, it's a Swahili palm tree.
Okay, for palm tree. Okay, nice. Okay, so I want to ask, how can this, because your innovation is mostly for farmers that are not able to get this system. So how possible is it for your innovation to get to those farmers that are struggling? How can they afford this?
Okay, thank you so much. As I listed on my business portal, the way we earn money is not mostly for the farmers that buy the wool of the infrastructure. We use also lease method, like a farmer can easily come and then we charge a little for what they want to grind, and then from there they get their products, then they go to sell. So we normally have little by little selling, like you come, we grind for you, and then you pay us for what we have according to programs.
Okay, beautiful. So just a few recommendations in case of next time, right?
Yes.
So for your problem, instead of problem, you should say problem statement, right? Problem statements, yes, because it's a statement. You're trying to pass an information for clarity and wider spread of knowledge, right? And then for your PowerPoint presentation, the images should be a little bit concise so we could see the text on the screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I've taken.
Okay, thanks for your time, Lavina, and much appreciation to Madam Benedicta from Lagos, Nigeria.
for your insightful input to this presentation. Tun Kasim, comment something before I welcome Chief Judge to say something. Then the chance to Moses Evaristo. Is there some information here? Then we'll proceed.
I have nothing to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have nothing to say. I'm just commenting the time.
Okay, thank you. Now it's the time for Chief Judge. Welcome, and then we'll proceed with the series. Welcome, Chief Judge.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, presenter. Hopeful presenter, she did a lot of job, and judges have got a lot of informations that makes them to judge whether according to the set standard. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the procedures takes place of all. So moderator, let us go now to another presenters, but timekeeper, you are supposed to be very kind and see about the timing management to the presenter. Thanks very much. Let's go on again.
Okay, thank you. Before we proceed, there is an announcement from Moses Evaristo. Please welcome. While Angel Joseph Bansi, you are preparing yourself, please raise up your hand and we'll be back to you, Angel Joseph Bansi. Welcome, Moses.
Okay, just I wanted to emphasize for innovators, kindly, because you are here, all of you, please preserve the loudness while you are talking. Stay at a center where network is intact so that you can be very accurate, and because you lost some of the minutes because of the internet, you go on and off. So sometimes this one can confuse the judges to see wherever the connections of all the issues that we are presenting. So maintain the confidence and also find the network that will be clear and you can present it without any problem. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. So now we share the innovation from Angel Joseph Barnes, and Tun Kasim, our timekeeper, you will alert us and I will allow Angel to proceed. Okay, thanks. Angel, the floor is yours.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Yeah, okay.
Yes, you may proceed.
Can you see me too? Yes. Okay, thank you. So my good names are Angel Banzi from KSMC University. I'm here on behalf of the Elimika Kiganjani Mobile Application Team under the category of Health Innovation. And this is under the Red Ribbon Initiative situated in Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. Thank you. Next slide, please. Okay, so I'm sure we're all familiar with the problem of HIV and AIDS because it's something that we've been learning from our primary schools, secondary schools, and high schools, universities. And yet, after all those years of learning and awareness, it's still a problem. Now, approximately 40.8 million people worldwide are living with HIV and AIDS as of the year 2024, according to data. And 2/3 of those people, among all the 7 continents in the world, 2/3 of these people live in sub-Saharan Africa, with about 60,000 new infections, or as medical term would say, incidences, occur annually in Tanzania. And majority of the group that is affected is youth and adolescents. And gender-wise, females are much more affected than males, with the ratio being 1.5 to 4.4. So females are affected twice than males. Well, according to research, while 87% of these people who are affected with HIV and AIDS are aware of their status, there still remains 5.3 million who do not know that they were HIV infected. That is why the problem of HIV awareness needs to be addressed in this situation. And how grave is the matter? There is approximately 1 death every minute in the world due to HIV and AIDS related causes. So our application aims to bridge the gap between HIV awareness and behavioral change to have much more positive attitudes towards HIV testing, counseling, ending stigmatization, and the likes. Next slide, please. So I think you can clearly see the link for the information I just read is down there from HIV and AIDS statistics worldwide. You can clearly see to justify the 2/3 that live in Africa according to the 2024 data. You can see 13% of those people are in Western and Central Africa, shown by the yellow slides. I wish I would be able to point on the graph, but can the presenter do that? Okay, you see there's Middle East and North Africa represented by the blue, and that large orange portion, the orange, Eastern and Southern Africa, and that's where we as Tanzanians are located. And the next yellow is Western and Central Africa. So you see Africa actually occupies a really large portion, and that accounts for the 2/3 of the people who are affected with HIV and AIDS living in Tanzania. Next slide, please. Now, why Elimika Kiganjani? Elimika Kiganjani is actually a youth-centered mobile health innovation, surprisingly developed by the KSMC University students themselves under the Red Ribbon Initiative founded by our classmate and colleague Abdi Issa Mpongo. I believe some of you have become familiar with the name, to improve HIV AIDS awareness and sexual and reproductive health education among adolescents and young people in Tanzania. And in the long run, we also aim to integrate mental health in among the services we provide. Elimika Kiganjani actually provides accurate, evidence-based information in a simple, engaging, and stigma-free digital environment, which I would say is the most suitable technique for youth, because if our target group was youth and adolescents, and especially students in universities, and we know in university, I would say the mobile device that's mostly used by everyone at this point is cell phones. So we aim to bring the information that these people expected to get in seminars and outreaches or the radio stations that they never listen to their phones. That's why the name is Elimika Kiganjani. We bring education to the palms of your hand. Now, Elimika Kiganjani provides easy to understand content on HIV prevention. If some of you do not know the meaning of prophylaxis is, it's not treatment, but you can take medication or medical intervention before you actually get the disease or before you actually find out you're infected, because there's always a time between infection and incubation of the disease to the point where it actually presents with symptoms. Yes?
You have like 5 minutes left.
Thank you. So it helps to give content on HIV prevention in terms of post-exposure prophylaxis, pre-exposure prophylaxis, testing, treatment, and to influence healthy behaviors. Now we're going to move on the features of the app. I think you can clearly see now the good thing about Elimika Kiganjani, it's not just an idea, but it's actually a prototype. The development of Elimika Kiganjani started in June 2025 at KSMC University, and we had the first version be the pilot testing and collect in KSMC University, collected views from some of our fellows, but we also applied for the Youth in Digital Health Innovation in Africa CDC program, where we were selected and sent one representative to Ghana. There they received training and had the chance to present our innovation, and from the knowledge we got there, we made the second version, which is the prototype we're speaking about. Now it provides accessible sexual and reproductive health knowledge. It has cool features like anonymous to promote confidentiality, expert support, and evidence-based learning. Next slide, please. So what makes Elimika Kiganjani unique? It's youth-friendly and digital-first. It provides stigma-free access, locally tailored content to suit the country we are living in. It's scalable and cost-effective, mostly because it's a digital innovation. So the moment it starts up, it's self-running and independent, and it offers a collaborative ecosystem. The most appreciative part being integrated with healthcare and medical university. So KSMC, and we hope to collaborate with TACAIDS, NACOFA, and we collaborate with associations like Tanzania Medical Student Association and TACAIDS. Now I'll go roughly through the features of the app. You can see there's Elimika Forum, where a person can get different articles, updated ones and recent ones on HIV education. Chats Now Wadau, it's like a socialization platform where people can ask and give each other information on HIV and AIDS, just like WhatsApp groups. Muulize Daktari, where you get access to doctors to book consultations and ask questions. Afya Yangu, whereby for people who are HIV positive, they can get daily reminders and advice from their doctors to take their medication. SOS Emergency, for a person who is HIV positive, whenever they need help, they can click the button and their nearest location can be accessed to get help. And Elimika AI, which aims to answer different HIV questions. And it has 2 modes, anonymous mode and registered mode, where you can enter as a registered user or as an anonymous. Yes? Yes.
Just proceed. Just proceed. I'll ask after.
Okay. Or as an anonymous user, because HIV patients require confidentiality, so you can access and use the app without anybody knowing your name, your details. Next. Next slide, please. So you can also disguise the app icon. It can appear as a calculator or as a watch on your phone to promote confidentiality in case you do not want people to know that you're actually using the app and you're HIV positive. I think I've already explained the rest of the features. Next slide.
You have like 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Yes, next slide. So I already spoke about the beneficiaries. And speaking of feasibility and implementation, it will include community health workers, young people, and university students. We have already created the prototype. It will have a pilot program, monitoring and evaluation, and we aim to move to other regions of Tanzania. And it will bring social health and environmental impact and economic benefits because it is cost effective. It uses digital platforms, so it will reduce the traditional footprint and paperwork. It will reduce stigma and misinformation about AIDS, and it will bring health impact in the context that it will increase HIV awareness of HIV awareness and health seeking behaviors. Next slide, please. Next slide.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Oh, I am done with my presentation. So you can see there's a QR code where you can access the prototype and try checking out the features. And there are contacts. That is our Instagram account where you can access our educational content on HIV, AIDS, and community engagement, and our email on redribbonksmc@gmail.com. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Angel Joseph Banzi, for a good presentation. And this time, I will allow Mary Wakanyi, I saw your hand there, to ask a question and to judge about this presentation. Welcome, Madam Mary Wakanyi.
First of all, Angel, you look kind of excited. Are you excited for your project?
Well, I am. I am actually, just the rush. That's the problem.
All right. This is really good. I've never met someone who has thought outside the box this much, and question, but it's rather. I wish I would see this out there and get to see the application. I myself am a mobile developer, and I deal with all these things every other day. So kudos to you and the team. And I think, let's see where you're going with this. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. You can actually scan the QR code in the presentation and you can access the prototype.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mary Wakanyi, a judge from Kenya. We appreciate your presence. And now welcome the Chief Judge for comment before we proceeding to another. Welcome.
Thank you very much, moderator. So I will be with the others to congratulate Angel Banzi for the nice presentation. But one question goes to the presenters, especially because the prototyping is there and everything has been developed. So my question goes to the presenter that how does the program of prototyping will be monitored and evaluated? So will you explain a little bit about the monitoring and evaluation framework of your prototyping developed so that we can assure that this program will be monitored in terms of marketing as well as entrepreneurship model? Thank you.
Welcome, Angel, to respond. Hello, Angel Banzi.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, hopefully you get the question.
So you are asking about monitoring and evaluation, I believe, yeah?
Indeed.
Yes. Now, first of all, I would like to acknowledge we already have a team that deals with monitoring and evaluation. We integrated with Dr. Edwin Shewio, who usually he has integrated his research in epidemiology, biostatistics, AI studies and research. But then again, because just because we already deployed the pilot program in the first place and we collected feedback from users from the pilot program that we used. So we're using the data analytics to get feedback from users and develop it more. But then again, we also have a team of developers that actually worked on the app. So yes, so it won't be just one pilot program and that's it. We launch a prototype, we collect feedback, and we improve just as we're doing now. But then again, because we are integrated with fellowships and incubation programs, like I mentioned, the DRAP incubation programs and Africa CDC. So our app is constantly under evaluation and improvement. And we are also hoping to integrate ourselves with the Stronger Impact Fund from the UK soon, and TACAIDS, who have recently visited our university on HIV matters. So there will be a lot of follow-up and we expect for the very best. I hope I have answered your question. Hopefully.
Hello?
Yes, back to you, Chief Judge.
So you tried your best level to explain about them.
Yes, proceed, Chief Judge.
Hello? The response is there, but the matter of monitoring and evaluation assurance, well, the prototyping is very clearly described based on the prototyping presented. The matter was being discussed here. A lot of it is modeling, prototyping, as well as development of the content and the assurance for the productivity of the tool or software or platform have been developed. Thank you very much for the presentation again. Moderators, go on with another presenter. Thanks very much, Angel.
Thank you too. Have a good evening.
Okay, thank you. Now it's time from another round. And Rachel Mtama, I get prepared to judge this another innovator. And on 4 will be listening from Radhia Omari Sabuni. Radhia Omari Sabuni, if you are there, please raise up your hand. Okay, thank you. And I'm waiting the signal from Tunu, our timekeeper. Tunu Kasim. Okay, thank you. Hey, Radhia, your floor is yours.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. You may proceed.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Okay, thank you very much. So, my name is Radhia Omari Sabuni, and I am a student of studying biomedical engineering at Muhimbili University of Health and Allied Science. Okay, I would like, before continuing my presentation, I would just like to give a privilege, as we know that we are in March, and it's a month of celebrating women, and I would like to, if there are any women here, to just click any reaction from the reaction here. Just any girls and women inside, can I just get reaction from them? Okay, thank you very much for all of you here. So I'd just like to give you the privilege and thank you for the energy. So actually, before continuing with my presentation, I would like for you to just concentrate here in the in this first slide. You can see here in the right hand side, you can see this picture of a beautiful woman actually, but I would like you to just concentrate on the part of the hair. So like we can see this woman, we can appreciate that she's beautiful and everything. We can see how her hair is massive and beautiful and everything. But we, if there are girls in here, they can tell you the situation that they are in when you have unplaited your hair and you just want to style it or anything, and it is in this condition. It's actually usually it's a very troublesome time when you're dealing with your hair. So actually, all of this, I just want you to be comfortable with the name of my innovation and the content of my innovation. The name of this innovation is Go Natural, and when I say Go Natural, actually I just mean like women to shine with the natural hair, to grow up with the natural hair. So that's why we say Go Natural, empowering girls to embrace natural hair. So let's go to the first slide. To the next slide, please. Okay. Problem statement. So actually, currently, there is a growing trend to many girls and women to like to embrace their natural hair, to style their natural hair and grow with it. But actually, most of girls and women that like to start this journey, they face with challenges to get the right hair care routine, what are the suitable products to use for their natural hair, and what is the affordable places that they can go and style their hair in a way that they match their balances. So this innovation is going to solve this challenge, to help these girls throughout their journey and help them to continue with it and not like stop in the middle just because they have a lot of challenges facing them. Next slide, please. Okay, so the solution, actually for the problem that I have mentioned, the solution is Go Natural, which is actually it's a digital application. It's a mobile application that is going to support girls in maintaining their natural hair, and it's going to have these features here. The first one is going to provide personalized hair care guidance based on hair type. So like different people have different hair type and not every product fits everyone. So this application is going to help. Firstly, you're going to help that person to get to know what is her hair type, and then we are going to provide hair care guidance that is directly going to deal with her hair type and budget. But also it's going to have a feature where it can display available salons or services and prices for those areas, for the salons and that provide the services. So a person can check available salons nearby to see which one matches her budget or the services that she wants to use. But also it can provide a recommendation. So you can choose for yourself or you can get recommendation from the app. Okay, so another part is going to suggest locally available hair products. So you can suggest for you what available things are there in your locality which you can use to in your hair, and it can grow very well. But also you can get connected to experts, and it's going to hair experts so that you can get advices or appointment with the experts to help you throughout the journey. Next slide, please.
Ms. Radia, you have like 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, so the targeted users, so we have primary users for this application are going to be girls and women, all girls and women, but also the beginners, those people who have never started this journey and they want to encounter, they can use this application. But also all people, women or students that are on budget and they don't have a large amount of money, so they can use this so that they can get affordable services for their hair. But for the secondary users, we have salon owners. The salon owners can use this app to get the clients for in their salons, and the natural hair care expert can also get clients. It's going to have these two main impacts. The first one is social impact. It's going to help women to be able to embrace their natural hair with confidence, as it's going to help them grow it, make it healthy and style it whatever they like. But also it's going to have economic impact. In economic impact, it means that it's going to help them balance their budgets by getting the personalized suggestion. But also it's going to help business reach more customers through the platform. And yeah, please next slide. So the feasibility and implementation. So firstly, this idea is actually it's just an idea. It's in ideation stage. We need a mobile application for the users, but partnership with the salons and experts. But also we can integrate AI for recommendation and suggesting for the users. but it can also launch in phases. It can start in one location and then it can grow to other locations. The required resources for this, we are going just to need mobile app development tools, but databases for the salons and products, plus users of presence, internet connectivity, collaboration with hair care professionals, and also this other feature of AI recommendation for those people who will need a recommendation directly from the app. Next slide. Next slide, please. So the future potentials. Firstly, it can, in the future, this can grow up to become an online market for natural hair products, so people can sell their natural hair products, or the salon people, they can also be here to sell their services also, but we can also provide video tutorials and educational content for natural hair care. Also, we can create a community forum where users can share their experience and tips that help them throughout their natural hair care journey. But also the platform can partner with brands, salons, and beauty professionals to help them advertise their services and products. Thank you very much. I welcome any questions.
Okay, thank you very much, Radhia, for presentation. And I was looking the list here and I see Madam Caroline. Madam Caroline, if you are there, this is a golden opportunity to ask a question or anything you want to judge from Radhia. So, Madam, you're welcome. And then Chief Judge will have a general comment. Welcome, Madam.
Thank you so much. Radhia.
Yes.
I have a question on how you're going to make money out of that of the product for hair. If you've mentioned it, I didn't hear. Could you go about that?
Okay, I didn't actually mention about the way of making money, but the way that you can make money from this application is actually through when we partner with those salons. So we are going to get like a commission from them when we give them clients, but also through those experts, or we can do branding of products for those people who have their natural product and they need branding.
Okay. And also another thing that I didn't hear you mention, maybe you mentioned when the network wasn't stable on my side, is what if a person doesn't have natural hair? They used chemicals on their hair. How is this product going to help them?
When they have used chemicals?
Yeah, their hair is not natural.
Relaxes.
Yeah, relaxes.
So, okay. So when I said like this natural hair, even those people who have relaxed it, they can use this if they want to continue using the relaxed. If they want to continue with relaxed hair, they can also get guidance on how to just nurture that relaxed hair. Or if they just want to change, for example, they want to start natural hair, like they just want to stop using the relaxed type, they can also get guidance on that, on how they can just shift to use natural hair. Or if they just want to continue with their relaxed hair, they can also get recommendation on how to nurture the relaxed hair.
Okay, so the last question is on the AI part. You said the AI will be solely for giving recommendation. Have you ever thought of how it's going to help in advising people, those who are going to use the product on their natural hair, or it's just going to be focused only on the recommendation part?
Actually, how I have actually thought it was only on the part of recommendation, but it can also be in the part of identifying the hair type. Yes, that is the only place that I've reached on using AI. Those are the two parts that I have thought of.
Okay, thank you so much. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Madam Caroline, for a good input. Now it's time for a Chief Judge to say something. Welcome.
Thank you, moderator. I do congratulate Lavia for the nice presentation, but it seemed that the presenter is not clear about the business model of our project. So it would work hard to see something if there is a entrepreneurship tips as well as the business model of the proposed intervention, because this is an innovation. They are supposed to think about the benefit gains, about the something that could be put forward for your own future life. So thanks very much for your presentation. Back to moderator. Let's go to the another presenter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I see now opportunity for Josephine Benedictine Sack. If you are here, just raise up your hand. Okay, thank you. And Madam Rachel, get prepared to take the body on judgment. So please share the screen for her innovation. Okay, share the screen. Okay, thank you. Then Tunu, we are waiting for your signal. Okay, just a little bit. Can you zoom that page? Okay, a little bit. Okay, thank you. So, Tunu Kasim, allow us to proceed. Okay, thank you. The floor is yours, Josephine.
I'm Josephine Benedictine Saki from University of Dar es Salaam, taking Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology. My report is about my health innovation, is about our health biosense. This health biosense talks about making sanitary pads with having biosensors. These sanitary pads are smart, of low cost, and which are biodegradable sanitary pads, which they contain these biosensors. These help to show signs of reproductive infections such as urinary tract infections. This innovation aims to prevent environmental pollution, to be accessible and reliable, which is a good method for girls to monitor their health during menstrual cycle. Next. Let's continue. Hey. Yeah, okay, the statement. This statement, the problem of this, because of these sanitary pads, these biosensors help those girls in the villages, in rural areas who can't afford to buy these sanitary pads, because these ones which are coming, they'll be having low income and will be more accessible to those people in rural areas who are suffering from undiagnosed reproductive and infections. This is limited to access to healthcare services, lack of proper menstrual, and social stigma surrounding discussions about reproductive health. Most infections infected in early stages because symptoms are either mild or ignored. As a result, many girls find they have infertility just because they had asymptomatic behavior since they're young. So these biosensors, these sanitary pads which are coming with biosensors, they act accessible, affordable, which to reach all those people even in the rural areas. Next. Next page. Okay, the solution to these biosensors. The Her Health Biosense, a biodegradable sanitary pad embedded with a biosensor to detect early signs of infections. The innovation applies principles from biotechnology to monitor biological changes such as abnormal pH levels and presence of infections to the girl. To respond to these changes by indicating, this biosensor can respond to the changes by indicating a color shift. For example, from normal to that color, like it can change from normal to being red, showing that this girl has some symptoms of danger, which signals possibility of infection. This allows users to take timely action by a device. The system may also be enhanced with simple mobile technology. For addition, through the core function remains fully accessible without internet access. So this one helps, it will help those girls because it will be cheap, it will have low internet access, and it will be easy for those girls to detect their infections. Next. Next page. Next page. there it's just showing how the sanitary pad it will be used. It will be input with the biosensor inside, which this biosensor is going to detect when a girl puts on that thing. If she has infections in her body, the biosensor will come and detect that kind of infection. Like if the girl has hormonal imbalance, low in changes in pH, that biosensor will detect, and the girl will continue to have medical treatment. Next page. Objectives of this innovation. It will have low cost because the sanitary pad will have low cost, which is integrated with biosensors. It will have early detection of reproductive and urinary infections. The girls will have access to private health monitoring. It will have awareness of menstrual and reproductive health. Also, it helps school absenteeism caused by those girls like who can't afford to buy sanitary pads in order to go to school, because they will be cheap, so they will afford and go to school. Also, they are environmental friendly because they will avoid environmental pollution because they are biodegradable. Next. The users of these biosensors. The primary users of these biosensors, they will target those adolescent girls who live in rural areas, because the most aim of this innovation is to help those girls in rural areas to have access to these sanitary pads, because most of them have low income, so they cannot afford to buy the expensive sanitary pads. Mostly age girls from 10 to 19 years. Those living in rural areas and communities where access to healthcare services are limited. So it also, secondary users also include women, school-going girls, healthcare providers, the non-governmental organizations, and public health programs that aim to support menstrual health and reproductive. Schools can also be, these reproductive schools can also benefit by incorporating this innovation into health education programs. Next. Okay, the development of a health biosensor involves the integration of biosensors into using safe and tested materials. How manufacturing goes on with this biosensor? We select a biodegradable material such as the cotton, the plant fibers, which can be biodegradable in order to be environmental friendly. You integrate the biosensor components into the pad layers in order to detect quality control to ensure reliability.
Miss Josephine, sorry, you have 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay. Next. Also, should have packaging and distribution through schools and community programs. So after making the manufacturing, we shall first supply to those schools in rural areas, to those community programs where health services cannot reach them easily, in order to test their availability and reliability. Let's go to impact. Impact. Go on. This innovation is expected to create significant positive impacts in several areas. First impact, health impact. Early detection of infections, it reduces the risk of severe health complication, infertility, and chronic diseases. Next, educational impact. Girls will be able to attend school more regularly due to improvement in their health. Social impact. The innovation empowers girls by giving them control over their healthy, dignified manner. Also, there will be economic impact. It will reduce long-term healthcare costs by providing advanced treatment for those future time. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's go on. Okay, to also have environmental impact, because we are using biodegradable materials, so it will not affect the environment, because those materials will not spoil the environment and will avoid environmental pollution. We come to scientific impact. Demonstrates the practical application of biotechnology in solving challenges. Let's go to feasibility. Feasibility.
2 minutes left.
The project is highly feasible due to simple design and use of accessible materials, biotechnology concepts that are already widely used in medical diagnostics. From a financial perspective, The product is also of low cost and can be produced using local resources. This makes it affordable for communities with limited income. Technically, the biosensor technology used is simple and reliable, requiring no complex products, and can also be easily used without technical knowledge. Furthermore, production process can be integrated into existing sanitary pad, ensuring easy adoption and implementation. Next, scalability. HealthHealth Biosense has strong potential for scalability. It can first be introduced in communities to test its effectiveness and gather feedback. After successful implementation, the innovation can be scaled through partnerships with goals and health organizations, government health and education programs, community-based distribution systems. Due to its low cost and simple design, it can be expanded nationally and later across. Next.
1 minute left.
Okay, let's go to conclusion. HealthHealth Biosense is an innovative conclusion. Biotechnology solution designed to address all challenge affecting millions of girls worldwide by enabling early detection of infections. So this HealthHealth Biosense, it will help those girls in rural areas in order to maintain their health. Just because of using these sanitary pads, many girls do not have access to health services. So by using this sanitary pad, it will make most girls have good reproductive health, will promote fertility and lose infertility in the societies. So it is very helpful, and the innovation will be helpful to many girls living in rural areas and worldwide. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for good presentation. And now this is the opportunity from Madam Rachel Mtama to judge your presentation. Welcome, Madam. The floor is yours.
Hey, Josephine.
Hi.
So it's an interesting idea. I have a lot of questions. You've been talking about two major things, that these pads will be biodegradable, but also they will have biosensors in it. I'm not sure if we've done a critical analysis in the financial part, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we've been saying if you want to make something biodegradable, then you have to use more natural materials, and that is going to make it a bit expensive. So maybe you tell me what's the thought process on that, and at what stage is this innovation in? Have you done anything on it?
Now, about this innovation, it's my first time, so I've just brought this idea. This is the first idea I've come along with. Now, if we talk about the expensiveness of the natural materials, we shall check on after about not all most natural materials are expensive. No, because here I've talked about cotton and plant fibers, which they are not at most expensive, but somehow.
Okay, so it's still in ideation, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you also thought on, I think we are all women, almost all of us are women here, and we know how this process works during that time of the month. The biosensor and the flow, could you say something at least on how it works or how you envisioned it? At what time does someone check in order to get that pH change in color so that they can identify how it's going to work?
Since this biosensor has been inserted in the pad, when a girl puts on that pad during her menstrual cycle, so if she has any complications in her reproductive system, that because in the pad there is a biosensor, the biosensor, I've said that there will be change in color. If the girl is in normal, there will be no change in color. But if the girl will have any complications like change in pH, or will have that a change in pH and other complications, there will be, every time when she puts on this pad, there will be change in color. Take an example, like it will change in color, like we shall put there red color, meaning that the girl is in a high problem, so she'll go for treatment. Thank you.
Okay, Madam Rachel, hopefully you exhausted enough, or if you have something to add.
Well, that's all on my side, but in case this ideation comes to reality. I'm really interested to see on how it's going to work. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Okay, thanks. Now it's time for Chief Judge to say something, and welcome, sir.
It was a nice presentation, but as other judges tried to explain a little bit about the portion about, especially on the feasibility as well as the biosafety and the pretesting of the methodology. But because in the context of the ideations, because it's not in the actual field of being done, so it is a nice presentation, nice innovation, but something would be put forward to emphasize, especially the pretesting of methodology as well as the issues of biosafety precaution, because this is very sensitive issues because it deals about the gender in mainstreaming. So it's very sensitive. Thanks very much for presenter. Thanks very much for judge. Let's go back to the moderator, to another facilitator, presenter, so that we can go on with another for our contexting. Thanks very much all. Let's go on with another innovator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Josephine. Now it's time for Norini Mshanga. Norini, if you are there, please raise up your hand and share the screen. Mr. Moses, if you are there, or Ahmad. Okay, thank you. And Madam Benedicta will be judging this innovation presentation. Stand active. And then I'm waiting an alert from Toon, timekeeper, please. Okay, thank you.
Good evening to everyone.
Good evening. You are welcome. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you. So, I am Noreen Mshanga, the founder of the project of Sign Education Technology. And this is a digital platform that empowers teachers to deliver AI-powered sign language lessons, making quality education truly accessible after deaf learners. So accessibility of this project is going to be a lesson in video or text, and it's going to be converted by AI into sign language protocol. Engagement, it's going to be students submit via sign video, or they can type, then the project, the platform will put it directly into a sign language video. It's an AI driven and data backed up learning outcomes. Next slide. Okay. The problem that must be solved, it's going to be low participation of students so they can follow up for the lesson independently, because the deaf students are going to be helped out in this system. Like the teacher can text and can teach via text method, or can talk, then the whole system will be tracked by an AI soft system, then directly translated into a video of a sign language. Yeah, so the academic performance will be well below above the national average, as it's going to be a program that is going to involve all the students, particularly the deaf students, even if they're going to be involved in a class with students who are not deafs. And to reduce the problem of high dropouts from students who are having the problem of not hearing, so that's going to be solved out, since the participation is just going to be up. From this system, most teachers who are very competent in sign language are few, so they have no those training to help out the students. So the video interprets, and from the videos, it's already recorded, so the scarce of interpreters won't be a problem anymore, because there'll be direct translation of what is said by the teachers, and deaf students won't be left out direct from the class. Next slide. Okay, so the Sign Edit solution is that one platform will transform how deaf learn from lesson creation to student engagement powered by AI. The AI speech to sign. So how it works? The teacher speaks to the platform, that then the sign will be auto-generated into a language video real times. Also, the material upload like PDFs, textbooks, or storybooks, the AI will produce signs and videos content automatically depending on the context that is shared by the teacher. I mean the instructor. The homework in science, students will submit the assignments via video, sign videos, or an intuitive sign keyboard. Progress tracking, it will be a dashboard for teacher and admins to monitor every student's growth. So it will be an easiest way for instructors to monitor how the students are moving on with that. So how it works, the teacher uploads the assignment or work or notes, AI generates it into sign video, then the student views and they submit either the assignment or show the accessibility that they received the notes, then the track is progressed. From a single upload, Sign Education produces a full format lessons ensuring no other student is left out of the learning experience. Next slide.
Noreen, we have like 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay. Next slide again. Yeah, there. Thank you. So, the primary markets are the K1 to 12 schools, schools for deaf and the special education units across East Africa and beyond East Africa. Secondary markets, the higher education institutions, corporate accessibility training and development NGOs. The higher education institutions can take an example of some universities or the courses that are approaching the use of sign language education to them. Examples, the doctors, the social approaching professions like police, the social workers, maybe the psychologists, therapists. They can use this approach. They can be taught during in their modules during the semesters or something. So this is going to be the best approach towards this, helping out the deaf individuals. So the global TM will be the millions of deaf learners worldwide growing inclusive education mandates, and compliance ready is aligned with the ADA section, the SGD4, the quality education for all. Yeah. Next slide. The competitive advantage of this sign education is the only full stack inclusive education platform combining combining the proprietary AI, multi-sign language support, and pedagogy-driven design. So it uses the proprietary AI engine, that means the speech-to-text, sign language animations and gestures, recognition purpose-built for education. The multi-sign language, it supports the Australian Sign Language, Brazil Sign Language, and also the Tanzania Sign Language. And international signs is capable across the borders. Speaking of this sign language that will be available, the ACL, BCL, and the TCL are the ones that are used mostly globally, because the sign language, it is not it's not global. It's not the same worldwide because it depends there how each culture defines the things. So the ACL, BCL, and TCL, and especially TCL for a country, it supports the multi impression of same language worldwide. So the deaf gain, it is built on universal design for learning principles and deaf gain theory. Data insights and the IEP, analytic design for intervention, tracking, and individualized education plans. Next.
Lauren, you have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. You're out of time.
Okay. So I'll pass you through the roadmap. So it will be a 18-month setup. So from week 1 to week 4, infrastructure setup and pilot school identification. Week 4 to week 16, to week 6, features refinement, impact assessment and scale up. Week 5 to week 12, teachers training students and onboarding and curriculum integration. Then from that, then to week 18, full MPV, 5 pilots, districts, efficacy research, then being published. Funding asked will be about 30 million, of which the 50% of the, sorry, may you move to the next slide? Okay. So the funding asked will be almost 50% of products and AI. This is the core platform development, AI, sign generations, engine and future build-outs, and 30% to move to market. That means the pilot of the program, schools, partnership, marketing, and decision makers. 20% will be the team and operation. Next
10
slide.
seconds.
Okay, let me end up there. So I'll be glad to present that, and this is to support the whole program of the global, of the SDG 4, that is the sustainable development, sort of a thing. I'm sorry, it went out of my mind, of which it's basically facing on the sustainable things that are mostly this education and a lot of things that has to help out with the education forums. So the program is all about doing the favors to the deaf students and also the deaf individuals. And yeah, thank you. I welcome questions and judgment.
Okay, thank you very much, Noreen Mshanga, for presenting. So on I will welcome Madam Mary Wakani for judgment. I got identification from Madam Benedicta right now. So Madam Mary, take you on board to judge the presentation. Welcome, Madam Mary Wakani from here.
Thank you so much, Noreen, for that presentation. I see most of you are trying to solve these problems using mobile development and coding and all that, which is actually good. Which is I think we need to appreciate Caroline for that. So I like your presentation, but I'm just thinking about how how users now from the low earning family, for example, are going to use the application, because most of them, they have the small phones. So have you catered for that, like implementation on these small phones, or is it just for the high end kind of phones?
Okay, so that kind of education, once it's reached out to a large scale of people, let's say based on our country, that means the students will be having the accessibility of things, the accessibility of the translations, and they will be exposed into how the real words are working out. So once that education is provided, and to be sincere, the sign language education passes out very easily compared to other education. It's a language. So one once one is basically having that kind of a thing, it will easily spread and help out even to those families that are, let's say, are using this as well as to be considerate to others, because I don't know how it's said in English.
So how are you going to make money? Like, what's the business side of it? Yeah.
Yeah, so as I said, the business is here. Let me pull it out to you.
And how soon can it be rolled out?
Pardon?
How soon? You've talked about, week 1 to week, I think 4, then 4 to 6 and all that. What about the training, feasibility about it, and, rolling out? Creating is one thing and rolling out is another. So have you catered for the budget for that as well?
Okay, so let me start answering on your first question. The business out of this is sending the approach into schools. Once someone is going to use this prototype, that means, once someone is going to use this program, it's going to be to make business there. So the whole point of downloading the system, then using it to teaching and all that is where the business is. And for how long this thing is going to be addressed up, so we just set up a 18-month milestone that will be during the program, and to be addressed as soon as possible, because it's relevant, and once it's brought up and supported as per budget is kept, then all is just going to be set into position.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mary Wakaji from Kenya, for exhausting enough from this presentation. Now I welcome Chief Judge to comment and then shift it to the next innovator. Welcome, sir.
Much appreciations goes to Maureen for the good presentation, and I just congratulate and try to thank judges for their opinion and as well as contributions. So go back to the moderators if possible, so that go to the another facilitator or presenter, so that we can go to the another situation of our judgment protocol. Thanks very much, Noreen, for presentation, and thanks very much all participants for being here with us today. So let's go on with another innovator. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. So on board, Lenny. Lenny, you may mute your mic, please. Just mute your mic.
Okay.
Mute your mic before proceed.
I have to mute the mic.
Yes. Okay, thanks. So please share the innovation from Lenny Jeremiah and minimum. And then Madam Caroline, please, you'll be judging and Jeremy on her innovation. So get attentive and prepare everything for her. So at this tune, wherever you are, can start, so can start instantly. So welcome, Lenny Jeremiah, for presentation. You may proceed. Lenny, it's your time. You may proceed.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Lenny Jeremiah. I'm a student at Muhimbili University of Arts and Allied Sciences, pursuing bachelor degree in biomedical engineering. I'm here to present about Your Market. It is within the category of entrepreneurship and startups. A brief introduction about Your Market. Your Market is an application available on both App Store and Play Store. Your Market was innovated to help students in entrepreneurship within campuses. Now, the statement of progress, the first one, we saw that the students lack a platform for either selling and buying goods with affordable prices, and also trusted people to sell the goods and also to buy from within campuses. The second one, we saw the visibility and trust issues, that most of students, they can be doing businesses around campuses. They end up on only posting on social medias, for example, WhatsApp, in WhatsApp groups. So we came with the idea to compile all those and place them into the application so that a large number of people can see their products and what they're selling, and also people can buy from the application. Another one, we saw that students lack places to see opportunities, as we know that not all people, they can have that curiosity to know where to find opportunities. So with for markets, we have come with an idea that we have pressed there's an icon for opportunities where students can come and see different types of opportunities, either internships or events which they can attend. Next slide, please. Okay, about your market, as I've said, that it is a mobile first marketplace built specifically for Tanzania universities all over Tanzania, but we have started with the campuses in Dar es Salaam. Next one. Okay, where do we stand? We have already reached about 4 universities, and we have about 1,600 plus downloads, whereby on Play Store we have that number of downloads, and also on iOS we have 400 downloads, and we have almost like 200 opportunities, 200 plus. Next one. And also we have products available. We have different categories of products within the application. We have electronics, we have beauty products for students, we have clothes, we have a lot of things that are present there. Most of them which are being mainly used by students, either electronics including chargers, laptops, phones, clothes, we have these attires, we have also beauty and care, like accessories. Also, we have a platform for this sale, as we have. I know some people, they might know about these people who are selling bundles. There's also a place for them there. And also we have views, we have almost like 5,500 viewers. We have product viewers and also opportunity viewers there. And also we have opportunities are available within the application. There are almost like 120 plus opportunities. Next slide. Okay, from after a person downloads the application, to market application, there are two options whereby a person can either register as a seller or can also register as a buyer. Whereby if a person registers as a seller, he or she can also buy within the application. But if a person registers him or herself as a buyer, he can only buy. Okay, after registration, there will be like, if a person wants to be a seller, he or she from the profile, he or she will need to update the university identity card, so as we can verify that the person is a university student. So far, this platform is for university students mainly. And after registration, a person comes and see the number of products here. We have products which are being found, and there on the top, there are different categories. You can either select electronics if a person needs charger or anything else related with electronics, a person searches from there. We have, and if a person needs to place an order, for example, a buyer wants to place an order within the application, he or she can place the button. It is seen there where a person can order now. from the order, you get a press to fill where do you want the product to come, and you can see who is the seller, because this application there are different sellers. Although also Cho Market team also we are selling within the application. So you can see the seller, you can communicate with the seller, and the seller can communicate with the buyer. And also after ordering, you receive a notification that you have already pressed your order. You have pressed your order successful. After that, you can also be able to track your order, either it is pending or on the process of being sent. Next slide.
Miss Lenny has 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay. Okay, value proposition, it is mainly dedicated for university students marketplace. It is an opportunity hub and also localized for product and services listing for campuses. Next. Okay. Market opportunities, we have already gone into 3. We have almost gone to 4 university until now, which are MUHA, SUDISM, IFM, CDE, and TIA, but our focus is to reach out all Tanzania universities in every region. Next. Okay, we have also how we gain funds from this application. First of all, we gain funds from this application by we are having the featured. Featured means that when a person wants his or her product to be visible, he has to pay a certain amount of money, which is 2,000 to 3,000 per week, so that his or her product will be seen at the top page. When a person opens the application, sees the product at the top page. Another one, we are also selling within the application, so it helps us to gain money. And as for now, we are not charging anyone for the interest with the application, but for the coming time, we are going to have 5%. We are going to take 5% from the transactions made within the application. Next.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. Next slide. Okay, Cho Market milestones. Cho Market was official launch last year, April. And in June, we have sponsored an event to boost brand presence. July, we conducted door-to-door marketing at MUHAs so as to encourage people to download Cho Market and use it. In August, we had 500 plus downloads. From September to November, we have campaigned to find more app users. Next slide. Okay, from December, we have started Cho Market Studio, whereby we bought a camera and people can come and rent a camera from us for their events. And also from November to December, we have managed to create a profit of 500,000 shillings from Cho Market Mall. Next.
One minute.
Okay. For Cho Market, we have planned to have a list of events. For example, we have entrepreneurship meeting that we conducted in January. We have capacity building and trainings. For example, we are training people on basic computer skills. And also we have Cho Market promo challenge for the sellers within the application. We are doing promotion for their goods which they are selling in the application. Also, we have university tour that we visit different kind of universities, and also we have market charity and annual meeting at the end of each year. Next.
10 seconds.
Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. I would like to welcome thank you for listening and your attentiveness towards my presentation, and I welcome the judges to ask questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So I mute your mic while we are asking you a question or any comment, so we can have a silent meeting. it's time for Judge Caroline to stay on board and contribute and give explanation. This is innovation. So, madam, and then we will proceed.
Thank you so much. Miss Lenny, Showmarket is a very nice and it's a very good product that really solve a valid problem. During the presentation, I took some few minutes to just go visit Play Store and download the application and try to use it. So I'm interested to know if you did this by yourself or you are in a team. And also, the one thing that you said is that you are looking forward to expand to other university. In terms of tech, how are you going to make sure that your product, your app, is reliable and able to handle all the students who are going to use from those different universities? Since you said right now you're not charging anything, so how can you handle it in terms of the tech and also the amount, the money that you need to pay for the service where you host your product?
Okay, thank you. Firstly, thank you so much for the appreciation. Okay, the first question you said about, pardon?
Okay, are you by yourself or?
No, I didn't make it on my own, but I'm within the team.
How many are you?
Yeah, almost like the developer, we have the developer, the one who is doing the modifications of the application, we have the co-founder, and we have the category ambassadors.
Okay.
Almost like it's split of about 12 people.
Okay, and where do you fall on that?
What?
On those titles, where do you fall?
I follow on the title of category ambassador, making people making people to know and learn how to use your market application.
Okay. So I think, can you answer the question that I had based on the tech side, or will it be challenging for you to respond to, since you're not really situated in the tech part?
On the tech part, meaning that after we see that there is a challenge of certain kind of people or a group of people to access something from the application, we always do submit the challenges that we have seen. Like we get as I'm an ambassador, I get the complaints from the users. Maybe this thing is not functioning well. What can you do about this one? So from there, I take it to the developer. Then the developer comes with an idea what to do about that thing. For example, we had a challenge that the lawyer people, maybe they order something from the application and they don't get the response or the confirmation on time. So they had to come with a bit modification that there must be a communication between the seller and the buyer, so that a seller or the one who manages the app can call the seller and remind him or her that he has to confirm the order or to communicate with the buyer.
Okay, so if you allow sellers and buyers to communicate, I'm wondering how they going to contribute in terms of cash in your app, because they can call each other instead of using smart.
We saw it as a challenge if we allow that sellers and buyers communicate. It could be a bit a challenge because in such a market there are a lot of sellers. So at this time we have not allowed that sellers and buyers communicate. The only one who is communicating with the seller is the one who manages the application. as time we are figuring how we can help the quick response to the buyers, and also to inform the sellers and remind them to confirm their orders and do the delivery things fast.
Okay, from what you said, you say you are in a team of 4. So with your plan to expand the user base, how are you going to manage to communicate to each buyer? Because a lot of people will buy from the seller, and in order for you to handle those two people communication, you have to be the middleman. So how are you going to handle if you're just a team of 4? And as you say, right now it is not giving you any time.
Miss Lenny, you have 1 minute. Okay, after saying that it could be a very hard thing for only the managers to communicate with the sellers. So the developer came with an idea that he has to enable people from the team, and also we have to recruit some more people so that it could be easy to make communication. That if a person is busy, another person can take that one and communicate with the seller.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now is the time for you to comment and to shift it to the next one. Welcome, sir.
So I sent my appreciation to judges, moderator, and the presenter for the coordination. So thanks very much for everybody participating on this session. Just go back to the moderator, and the moderator will take us on another innovator so that we can take through about the other who remains on the post. Thank
you very much.
Thanks very much for all. Let's go on with another innovator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. On board, I'll be welcoming Belinda Georgie. If she's here, please raise her hand. Belinda.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Judge will be Rachel. So, Madam Rachel will come on board to judge this presentation. So, I'm waiting the signal from Tune, and we allow presentation to go on. Okay, yes, Linda, the board is yours now.
Okay. 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 My name is Belinda Ephraim. I'm a second year medical student at KCMC University, pursuing bachelor degree in Doctor of Medicine. Okay. I had an idea to establish a digital support platform for parents of children with neurological disorders. Example can be autism and Down syndrome. Okay. The idea came to me when I visited a rehabilitation center. I was volunteering in a certain rehabilitation center and gained knowledge about children with neurological disorders. When I came back to the community, I observed that there is a very big gap between parents of children with neurological disorders and the services to be provided to their children. And therefore, I came up with an idea that would reduce that gap between the parents of the children with neurological disorders and the services to be provided to their children. So next slide, please. Okay. Now, by stating what's the problem, many of the parents of these children with neurological disorders, many of them, they don't have a knowledge about the children with neurological disorders. And apart from that, for those with knowledge, they are not aware of the services that could be provided to their children.
And even for those who know about the services to be provided to their children, the services, I mean therapies to be provided to their children, and those aware, some of them are aware of that and try to assess them, but some fail to assess them. Example, due to few rehabilitation centers in Tanzania, and also for those rehabilitation centers, it requires them to have a cost to run the rehabilitation centers. So some fail to send their children to those centers due to high cost of the rehabilitation centers. This matters a lot because some of the children, some of the parents, or let me say some of the children with neurological disorders face stigmatization in our communities. This is because of negative belief and negative cultural practices that is in our community, and hence they face what? They face abuse and neglect. And some of them, their parents hide them, making them lack services such as in these therapies, leading to poor developmental outcomes. So I can give an example from where I was in the community. I met a lady. She's a saloon. She's in a salon. She's working in a salon, and she's complaining about she's complaining about the condition of her child. She's complaining that her child has problem. It's because of the medical situation that she's been given during maternity, but she doesn't know, and she claims that during the birth of her child and due to the condition of her child, her husband had to left her. So she claims that is the problem of, I don't know, it's doctors, I don't know if it's what, but she has no knowledge based on the condition of the child, and she cannot take her child to therapy services that can help to the developmental outcome of the child. Next slide, please. So I have thought of this mobile app. I think that this app will help the parents to first to attain knowledge, for those with no knowledge, to attain knowledge based on the condition of their children, and also to assess services to be provided to their children, and also they can have access to specialists. But I guess since it's in an idea state, I thought of using volunteering specialists. Okay, so next slide, please.
Miss Belinda, you have like 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, so the beneficiaries are those parents and caregivers of children in developmental condition, children needing therapies, and low-income families. Next slide, please. Okay, we're going to talk about the impact of that digital platform. I thought through this platform that I thought it could be accessible as mobile app because it does not require high cost. The next does not require resource settings such as building what, but I just thought of a mobile app that could reach people both in urban and rural areas. And so this could increase knowledge of parents of children with these disabilities, with these neurological disorders, but also it will help these children get more, you need to increase more children to get these services, but also for the community, many people will be aware of the services that are provided to these children, and this, I guess, will help to reduce stigmatization to those children. I can give out an example. I've ever met a woman. She's a tailor, and her child has Down syndrome. Since her child has Down syndrome, she fails to she felt at first she was failing to do her activities because she had to take care of her child. So instead of working as a tailor so as to gain income for her family, she's taking care of her child without knowing about therapies, without knowing about how to take care of the child. But when she got knowledge that she had to send her children for therapies, she sent her child for therapies, and for now she's continuing or she's going on with her activities very fine. But it's because of the knowledge. So I think so, through the app, it's among impact that it can bring by helping parents like those. Next slide, please.
2 minutes left.
Okay, so since the app, since the innovation is still in idea stage, so I thought of developing a mobile application. I said because it's low cost first, because it does not require resources like buildings like that. Then it can reach easily people, not only in urban areas but also in rural areas, whereby the mobile application will just need an interaction. Then there will be a later plan. So the required resources are like app developers, volunteering. Exactly, I need a volunteering therapist, and also some content creator that can be very late. Okay, next slide, please. Yes, so can scale around. If successful, then it can scale around regions and countries, and also, as I said, for now I really need a volunteering therapist mostly. Next slide, please. So I would like to conclude by saying that I hope so. If in future I will be able to establish the app, I'll be able to reduce the gap between the parents and the services to be provided to their children, but also to improve the outcome of children with these neurological disorders. They really need to be helped. Some of them are being hidden inside by their parents because of those, they have no knowledge. So I think so, through the app, it can help to reduce problems like that. Like I said, like there is a woman who claimed to be left by her husband due to the condition of her child. But I think so, through the app, it can help to reduce something like that, the society. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you very much for presentation. Now on board, I use the opportunity to welcome Madam Rachel Mama for the judgment time. So Madam Rachel, welcome to your end, please.
Hello, Belinda.
Hello.
Congratulations. The idea is nice because there is a real problem with, neurological diseases and these stigmatized diseases in our society. But I would like you, I don't have more of a question, but just an advice to take these 2 days opportunity to use the resources and the people that are going to present. And I think someone will talk about startups tomorrow. Think about on how you can monetize this, because we innovate, yes, but at some time we should also give you some profit. So it's a good idea, but think of ways that you can scale it. You can get cooperators, as you said, because it's a multi, you need different aspects to help you get to your goal. And also think on a way you can monetize this, because I'm very sure if the parents also have to have smartphones to have these apps, and so it's a lot going on in order for you to monetize the idea, but it's really nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's all from my side.
Okay, thank you very much, Shamri, for insight input. Now it's time for Chief Judge to say something, and then we proceed to finalize the session. Welcome, sir. At your end, please.
Thank you. Belinda, how do you do?
I'm doing fine.
Are you really fine? Okay. So thanks very much for your presentation and your response to the previous judge. And thanks very much, Judge, for the highlight the areas in whereby the Belinda they're supposed to be to improve, well, so as to make in the market profile as well as on how to scale up the project on the upcoming situation. So thank you very much, moderator. Will we go back again to the another situation? So presenters, Belinda, she did a good job. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we are going to wind up from Elizabeth Cuthbert Milaho, and the judge on board will be Mary Wakani from Kenya. And later after there will be a competition prize for a network bundle. So it is now the first to win that opportunity or that prize. So welcome to share the screen. It's fine. I want to know the presence of Elizabeth. Fine. So I'm waiting the RAT from to keep at no. Okay, thank you. At your end, please.
Okay, so sorry.
You may proceed.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Sorry, I'm using someone's phone because my phone is out of charge and the electricity is also not there. I hope you can hear me all.
Yes, you are well heard, so you may proceed.
Okay, so my name is Elizabeth. I'm from Dar es Salaam. Currently, I'm a university student. I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree in data science. I'm a second year student. So my project is empowering girls and women through digital STEM education. Probably people may be asking what is STEM. So STEM is an abbreviation of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, where it combines all these fields to solve real-world problems. So it focuses on critical thinking, innovation, and also applied hand-on learning. So rather than just studying theoretical. So Eliza believes that empowering minds is useful for shaping the future. Next slide, please. So the problem is I saw how did this project came up. I saw many young girls and women face limited access to digital STEM education, mentorship, and guidance. And this challenge, I didn't see only to other people. I also faced that challenge in some few years ago, where I just got the knowledge, but I didn't get a guidance and mentorship about how to go on with what I wanted to learn in this area of STEM. So this idea came that I should come up to help other women who face the same challenge of limited access to this STEM education in mentoring, getting mentors and guidance. So there are a lot of digital platforms that today they are teaching about STEM. It's not just few, there are a lot, but few of them implement this mentoring and guidance to these people who they give them knowledge. A lot of them they just provide knowledge but end up not giving mentoring or following up if this person who they have given the knowledge, he or she is he going good or not. So I came up with a solution for this. Next slide, please. So the solution to this limited access to STEM education, I came up with to develop a digital STEM education online platform where this will help girls and women to build technological skills in simple and supportive way. So through this online digital platform, it will help these learners, these young women and girls, to have access to practical learning, and also to have mentors who will guide them, who will journey them through this education in this field that they want to learn from. So I didn't end up only there. So I wish that this platform could also have an offline access where the ones who have no access to the internet can also be mentored and get access to do some training, some learning, some practical learning, so that they can use the practical activities that they have learned to solve their real world problems. Also, they can be able to visit community centers where there will be access to this internet service. They can access to their accounts and download file. Why this downloaded file? This downloaded file will help them to have a continuous assessment of whatever they are be doing. So if they want to review back what they are being taught, they want to understand it more, so they can review back, but it will be offline because of the downloaded files. And also this application, I wished it to have a progress tracking where each person can access and see the progress of whatever they have been learning. So I can know what is my status about the field that I'm learning. Am I going good, or I'm still behind? So I can get the progress to know, so that I can know where to add, where to minimize. And for that, there will be rewards for the people so that they can be motivated and continue to be engaging. The next slide, please.
You have 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, so scaling strategies. Here is the growth part of the project. So we'll start with the pilot phase, where this online platform will be developed, and it will be tested by a small group of users so that they can check for the reliability of the platform. And then after there, we will see the feedback and improve the system. Then from there, the expansion phase, where we will expand the phase to schools, community centers, and also regions for people who have no internet access could get access to this platform. And from there, we can also have mentorship network by adding more mentors, so that they can help these young girls and women to gain knowledge in STEM education. And from there, enhancement phase, where we can add more STEM content, tutorials, and advanced learning path, so that they can improve on to learn whatever they wish to learn from us. And we also improve this technology in mobile. As we said previously, we wished for our offline access. Also, we have AI-based personalization, since we are now in the world of artificial intelligence. So thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Thanks, and use this opportunity to welcome Madam Mary to judge following that presentation.
Thank you so much, Noreen, for that presentation. So I have a couple of questions. So the first one is about mentorship. So these mentors you're talking about, how are you going to get them? Like, what criteria will you have? That is the first one. The second one, you've talked about, expanding it to schools and communities and regions, but I haven't seen a budget or anything or a business idea behind it. As there's someone who talked before and said that we are doing these innovations, but how are we going to send the innovation out there? It means you need a budget, you need a strategy, or at least, yeah. So how are you going to handle that?
Okay, thank you. Okay, you asked about mentors. So for this idea, because I'm still in my idea stage, I didn't develop it or anything. So for this idea stage, I wish not to do it alone. So I wish to get people who can support to help girls and women to do this. Like how you empowering girls in tech, you allow people you send a Google link and people wrote whatever their details were, and from there you open up a pre-workshop that did, and from there you got people and networking with people who have the same ideas as you, who want to help girls. So I hope to get mentors from there. Also, not only that, I have schoolmates who wish to do this thing of STEM education. I also have teachers who used to teach me in the previous schools where I was studying. Also, they support STEM education because I was among of the people who participated in STEM education at school to offer STEM education to people. Yeah, I hope to get mentors from there. And about the budget, I can say that it is still in the idea stage, so I'm still making a more expansion of this thing. I'm still learning, so yeah.
I think that's it, which is a good idea that you're taking it offline because, yeah, if I can get such a resource back then, it will be really helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you very much. We exhausted a lot. I congratulate everyone here. And now I want to hear a word from Chief Judge for this innovation presentation session. Welcome, sir, to say something, and Elizabeth was the one to close up with innovation. Welcome.
Oh, thank you very much. Just goes to highlight the issues of Elizabeth as well. Judge tried to introduce a little good things, and Elizabeth replied very well. On my side, generally, I will comment on the overall situations of presentations at last, after all things have been managed by the moderator. So, moderator, you just take off the issues to go on, so that at end I'll be there so as to have an innovation judgment as well. Thanks very much.
Okay, thanks for your words, and we appreciate everyone who is here. And without wasting any minute, I welcome Moses Evaristo and Ahmad Chongera to say something, and then I'll be back on prize competition. And the prize will be on Airtel airtime. So the first and Matt will win. Welcome, Moses Evaristo.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Actually, the night was clearly defined what innovation is it. So I was just listening for the presenters without water sight, and that question from judges and everything that will actually happening here. You have tried your level best to calm down and even to have a confidence. I don't know where you have developed the confidence from from, because you opened up your camera. We have seen you very well at the site where you were, and if we got some of the challenges, actually a few of us, but a lot of concerns, a lot of presentations, all of them have been heard. So most appreciations goes to firstly Chief Judge, who actually organized the situations to go like this, and I'm sure that logistic have yet created the conducive environment for all presentation and all judging and the scores as what they are doing on the side of their side. So thank you very much, Chief Judge. But the other appreciations just go to all the main judges for their work. Actually, thank you very much. I can see Madam Caroline Masigala actually use your presence to show up the empowering questions, empowering comments and reactions, and also Madam Mary Wakanyi from Nigeria, from Kenya. You did a good job, by the way. We have seen your contributions relating to the innovations that have been presented. But almost even appreciations goes to Madam Lecho Mtama from Ifakara Institute. What we have seen here is just constructive ideas from you, and actually made us to be happy. But also we thank Judge from Nigeria, Benedicta, whatever. She got some of the challenges and dropped here, but she take the whole follow and all the procedures of judging as usual, because we have a different ways of doing that. And also most of the time, I would like to appreciate Chief Judge again, Makota Evaristus, our senior. So what you are doing today actually is respected everything that have been prepared today. And then final, the organizing committee, and also Joachim Kilas as a moderator of today. You did your job, but also timekeeper, Tunu Kasim, you did your good job. So everything have been arranged on its spot, and everything have been finished right now. So thank God, because we finished it up at the time that we have arranged from the timetable. And I'm sure that this procedure now keeps us around to go to the next procedure. And the next procedures on the competition, prize competitions process will be ending up tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, based on the timetable, when we go to review it, it shows like we'll have an award ceremony. And we like to invite Miso Misondo to come and celebrate with us tomorrow by just having a hot days today. And for this time around also, the Chief Judge will continue compiling the results, score from the judges. And then final on the award ceremony, the Chief Judge will now announce the performance based on each judge. And also final will announce who will be the first winner, second winner, and third winner. And the organizing committee now will just announce the winning prizes for all who will be winning on the spot as we have been introducing here. But because I will not get another time to speak on this floor, let me clarify some of the issues relating to what will be happening tomorrow. As we have said that this program will be for 2 days, and the first day now is ending up here today. And then we have tomorrow again at the second day of our program. So on tomorrow, we're going to have 2 sessions. The first sessions will be coming from Madam Lecho Mtama, and will be in leadership in technology and entrepreneurship. So if we just missed up some of the points, some of the issues relating to how we can employ our effort into innovations that create an opportunity of entrepreneurship, let us meet tomorrow morning, and we are going to start at 9:30. So that we can allow others who go to church during the morning. So on 9:30, we are going to start our session. And the second sessions that we are going to have from 10 o'clock will be from 11 o'clock up to 12 o'clock will be coming from Madam Mary Wakanyi from Kenya. And that is to be the technology building startup. So we are going to hear much from her. And I would like also take a chance to welcome all of you to have that session on board. And also we are going to have a data science forum. Data science forum is very important, and that will be the evening session. It will be the evening session like what we did today. So there will be a panelist within this one. So we'll hear how powerfully data-driven can be important in our career path and in driving a force in issues of innovation. So we have the panelists. One of the panelists is a data manager, Blasius Shio from KSMC, a data manager at KSMC, but also we'll have Rajab Simba, who is the informatics expert and currently at SEDA there in Arusha training. And also we'll have some of the students from our universities that are dealing with data sciences, including Elizabeth Milaho. So that one will be good for us, but also we'll have someone else, Madam Victoria Solomon from University of Dar es Salaam, will lecture there, and actually will be chipping on with these kind of discussions on data science. So again, basing on that timetable, I would like to take a chance now to invite you to continue being with us tomorrow. Don't just learn away. And remember that the certificate will be given for those who will be tracked automatically on our platform that he or she has attended full time for full days, 2 days, then certificate will be awarded. This is very important because we want to be smart in terms of technical issues. So this was to announce like that. And after the panel discussion on data science, then we'll have also 1 hour of networking and mentorship program. This one will start from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So here it is very important because we want to share. It will be at participatory discussions. So if you have any issue to share, if you want to discuss how to connect each other, for those who are using social medias, we are going to hear tomorrow how they are using, how do they get many followers, how they find, how they create content so that it can attract people to follow them. How you can make your social media to look like impressive for someone else to look on it. So that is the issue we are going to participate, all of us, in terms of that discussion. And then final from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock, now we are going to have a serious night of award ceremony. So here we are going to enjoy ourselves because we are going to see who will be the winning persons of these competitions that we had today. So thank you very much once again. And I'm very proud of this. I don't have too much words to speak, but I'm very happy because the first day was very hot. It was very huge and difficult for us, but thank God you have finished it all together by the cooperations, and we all engaged enough on this. So back to you, Joachim Killas, and you will allow Dr. Moshi to speak something on behalf of the other organizing committee. But also if there is another organizing committee, including Tohan President, if you are here, just for 1 minute, you can speak something else, and Dr. Ahmad Mosh. And then final, let us continue finalizing the issue that will be happening today. And the materials presentation that we did today will be uploaded to our site link, and the link will be shared within our forums, and then you can the materials from the first session, second session, and third sessions of today. So we will hear from the IT if he will complete to place into the link, then we will share the links to download that materials. And all over the other issues, even tomorrow's, you will have access to download them for the further use and the further review. So thank you very much. We are live at YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and wherever else. So this activity will live longer and everyone can pass the other time. And even the presenter, you want to review what you have been presenting and how you're responding, the YouTube channel will be live for you, and we will share the link so that you can take a follow again at your time, convenience time. Thank you very much. Back to you, class, and I wish you all the best. Have a nice night.
Okay, thank you very much. So now is the time to win. Kama nilivyowaambia tunaenda kupata zawadi ya Airtel voucher. So the first smart person is going to win this. So I'm reading the number, and the first is 6 9 6 8 6 8 3 0 7 3 5 2 3 7. Show response if you get this prize. Please show reaction. Thank you. And now I use this opportunity to welcome Dr. Ahmad to proceed and to make the closing of the session. Welcome, Dr. Ahmad Mosh. Hello, Ahmad, if you're there. Okay, Ali, I see Ali Mambela, you are there. I take you on board. Ali, step on board and we may proceed. You are welcome.
Thank you so much for another opportunity this evening, dear moderator and all members from the floor. First of all, I would like to thank God for this opportunity and to make us join together at this particular moment, learning, relearning, and learning from each other. My first, almost heartfelt congratulations to all innovators who are present to this evening session. Their ideas, their problem approach to solution were very directing and very realistic to close our recent problem happening to the community at all level, starting from business ideas to mobile application up to how we can facilitate the utilization of palm at Kigoma. It was very interesting for me. But also I would like to appreciate the effort of fellow judges and chief judge for ensuring that they are moderating the session properly, but also asking the relevant question to all of the innovators in terms of the feasibility and the applicability of the innovation, because the most feasible and practical, applicable innovation is what brings solution to the community and changes the way life is going on to the community. That is very important. And also, I would like to appreciate the effort of all our partners and collaborators who are involved beyond this project, together with all audience who join us today at this particular moment. Without further wasting the time, I would like to appreciate the effort of all members from Tohan. We are very happy to be part of this project. And last but not least, thank you guys for this opportunity. Mike, back to you, moderator.
We are going to close up the session and let's meet tomorrow. Thank you very much. Those who need this laptop, go to YouTube channel, and those who want to through a Google Drive, they request and I will give you the access of this meeting. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the good night. See you tomorrow.